Hey, what's up, guys? Andrew from American Musical Supply here at Winter NAMM 2020. Very privileged today to be in the Taylor booth with Mr. Andy Powers. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing well, thank you.
That's good.
Great to see you. Thanks for coming to visit us.
Yeah, our pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Yeah.
So, you're going to tell us about this guitar. It looks very unique.
Yep.
This is the 816 CE Builder's Edition. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right. That's what this is. Now, this was an interesting project for us because when I was looking at the Builder's Edition line, or what became a line, more of a collection, and at the same time I'm working through adapting our V-Class architecture across different body shapes. And I like when there are a lot of different flavors for musicians to choose from. I want to contribute to somebody's music making kind of experience.
Gotcha.
And everybody has a different thing that they're looking for. They have different perspectives on what they want their instrument to sound like. So we started launching our guitars with our kind of classic Grand Auditorium shape. We introduced the new Grand Pacific shape with a totally different sonic profile. This was a unique element to add because we wanted a more orchestral sounding instrument, something almost symphonic. So to me it feels a little like the opera singer of guitars.
Okay.
You know, this guitar, it's Lutz spruce top, East Indian rosewood back and sides, but with this unique cutaway. Now, this came about by combining a number of different features that you see in the guitar making world. There are a number of builders who've built partial cutaways. So if you look at this, it's intended to look somewhat like a Florentine cutaway, and not. And so it's a cutaway that's designed to allow maximum airspace inside the body. Think of it as the lung capacity of your guitar. Now, it's also had the addition of this elliptical second sound port. Now, that has a lot of interesting effects in the way that air mass gets distributed over the whole guitar's register. Couple those factors on our V-Class platform, which allows us to tune the guitar in a really unique way. We combine it with a little smaller string, so this guitar, for relatively large instruments, wearing a smaller light gauge string set, as well as a slightly shorter scale length. So all these factors together build for a really unique voice and a uniquely complex kind of response out of the guitar.
Okay, so where would you say it kind of sits, I guess, in terms of the other Taylor models, like voice-wise?
Well, if you were to compare, let's say you drew like a picture to just try and describe the notes of a guitar. A Grand Auditorium is your classic, almost piano-like, that's a modern acoustic guitar sound. The Grand Pacific, instead of a triangular note, that one's more like a bell curve sort of a shaped note. The notes are very broad and wide. They occupy a lot of space. These notes are more like you took that bell curve and flipped it upside down. It's more like the way a vocalist would present a note, where the note starts with a powerful beginning, but it becomes richer as it sustains out.
Okay.
So it kind of radiates out from the guitar in a different way.
Nice.
It's interesting that when you play it, it has a tremendous amount of dynamic range, but the more delicate you are with your attack, the richer the sound becomes. It's a really unique experience.
Cool. Could you play a few
Sure,
notes?
yeah.
It's beautiful. I really see what you mean with the notes. They're kind of like presented to you, you know, and there's almost like there's definitely a sense of like the air around the note that I could get like sitting over here.
Yeah, it's a very different listening
yeah.
experience.
Yeah, it's very like intimate sounding, you know.
Yeah.
Very cool. Wow. Well, there you have the H16 CE Builder's Edition. Beautiful sounding instrument, and you've heard it from the man himself, the designer, Andy Powers. So Andy, thanks so much. And if you're interested in checking this guitar out anymore, you can visit AmericanMusical.com.